That's it, yes! Yeah. Wow, that's magic! Magic, that's right. That's that music you always hear at Post. Welcome. It's LASC's Open Mic Night. I'm your host for this evening. My name is Sundar Kronquist, and we have an array of people here that you're not going to see anywhere else. You know how I know? Because I never see them again. That's why. All right, we have an open mic Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and Friday nights, but it's not about me. Let's give a round of applause for our new producer in charge of our live stream, Jason Ham. Woo. And of course, our scholar in training who got back from London, going to be teaching improv, Mr. Ryan Benson, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing it, and he's doing it right. So what we do here is we kind of have a safe space here. You know, if you got a problem with certain things, you got to talk to me. Please address people by the proper pronouns. Please don't ask me if it's okay if you say the N-word. It's not okay. White people, stop. Just stop. Stop. And don't tell me because you paid me. Stop. It's not funny. Okay? I'm just saying it.
Oh, shit.
If they pay you a lot more.
If they pay me a lot more, I don't care. Because let me tell you something. I'm not afraid of getting canceled. You can't cancel. But when someone really calls me and says, you know, Sundar, you're taking it too far, I'm like, I'm not taking it too far, man. Take a look around you. And by the way, the other question, if it's Black Night, if I'm here, every night's Black Night. Yay! Yeah. So this is the kind of stress that, I got the white people's stress going on too. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. That's crazy, right? It's every time I come there, it's a Black Night. Well, I try to make it that way, halfway. And I just want to say congratulations to my daughter who's graduating this year from LIPA, Liverpool Zone, Toby Zaffron, who will be, we have the diploma served to you by who? Paul McCartney. You know what he is? He's a Beatle. I'm kidding. That's what he is, though. He is a Beatle. And we're going to start out with some comedy from England. Let's start with Ryan this evening and see what's shaking. Okay, guys, let's do this. Ryan Benson.
All right.
Don't fall.
Okay. Hello, my name's Ryan. I'm going to talk about stuff. I had a stand-up class earlier today at USC. So, you know, I'm paying $70,000 a year to do that. Well, you can come here for $10. We'll see, you know, which one makes me better. But at the end of the day, I've not had a great USC experience, I'd say. They say fight on, but I just think it's more like fuck on. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people would enjoy that. They would have a great time if they didn't, you know, struggle with the artist's dilemma of substance abuse. It's a cool thing, you know. I mean, at least the cool people do it. But it kind of struggles you. It makes you not, like, approachable, and you're kind of out of it. And then when you're in college with the COVID pandemic, it kind of just all clusterfucks, and then you're just kind of standing there with no social life. Just like, I want to do my thing. So now at the end, I'm too old for USC. They don't want like to recruit me for clubs or stuff. They're like, they want fresh meat, and I'm just a jaded, like, 22-year-old. And it doesn't, you know, it's okay. We're figuring it out. I had a audition last night for a musical called Fun Home. You've heard of it? Most you guys probably haven't heard of the guys just because it's a lesbian thing. So, yeah. But you'll learn about it, yeah. But it's, you know, it's a cool one. You'll hear about it one day. But I thought it was a great... Yes.
A lesbian musical?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. But I didn't get cast, you know. I've gotten a callback. There was guy parts. It wasn't just all lesbians, okay? You think it's all... Yeah, no. I've auditioned for parts that were like, it turns out they were Asian parts. You get confused. But, you know, you try and you try. I keep auditioning. That's what I won't stop. So my mom says, it's like, you're persistent. And that's how I am in the bedroom. Except I do, you know. But the audition, it was a student production for Fun Home, and I thought I did great. You know, I did my BoJack Horseman monologue. It went great. I sang. I didn't do the best singing, but they introduced like each other. It's like five panels. They say the pronouns and stuff because it's the time of the day where that happens now. And everyone it was all she, they. they, she, they, he, they, and then he, she, they. So I was the gendered minority in this situation. So I didn't feel that culturally accepted in this situation. And you know, it's okay. I get used to it, but I need a production company that's just where are these straight men at? I mean, like, you don't even need to be fully straight, but just like it's like dudes, bros, I guess is kind of the thing. Especially USC doesn't have more of that. I guess can get that. I guess comedy has too much of that. So if I stay around here, it's more lets me be that stupid, because a lot of people, I guess, just scoff at me and don't think it's funny, or they just look at me and they think you're like a cross between Johnny Knoxville and Beetlejuice. That's what most of the time I get. What else could be worth talking about today? I got my fish. They're doing good. Got fish and plants. You know, the one thing about them that they won't leave you no matter what, no matter how fucked up you are. You could memorize your lines naked, and they won't run away because they are forced to stare at your penis. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Female swimmers in Pennsylvania that stare at that gal with the penis.
Oh yeah. That's what I feel like if I yeah. I feel like if this situation, if I was on stage and it was all of the non-binaries, the NBs and like the trans, I would and they hate me because I don't look like it, but I enjoy them, you know. So I don't think that they would enjoy me. So I enjoy some of them, but I'm like, I always want to know, should they keep the penises or vaginas, or why do they want to switch them? Because I feel like if they're really accepting of all gender, they can transition or be either non-binaries but they don't need to get rid of their stuff, you know? Because it's like, why would you get, like, it's there already. Penises don't need to be on men. Women and men give birth. This is present day time. So we shouldn't be like trying to change that stuff, you know? Well, because you want to keep your penis.
That's what I'm confused.
Yeah.
That makes him confused.
Yes. You know, this is I'm trying to get into some weird shit, you know? And we're trying hard. Patty and I are stripes today. Pretty on stripes, but Patty's wearing those like young little boy shorts. You know? They kind of. Oh, okay. I gotta be careful, but I like to act, as you can see. I like to perform as well. I like to just talk a lot and have you listen to me. So even if it's not funny or not, it's okay for the time I'm up here. It's good that I'm starting it off, so that it'll just float up and get better and better, no matter what. So whoever's next, I believe in you. But for now, I'm going to experience this. Do you guys like, what type of pizzas do you guys like? That's the one I go with too. But they don't add enough BBQ sauce. Like, I'm a sauce guy. Any sauce guys here?
Yeah.
Sauce guy?
Yeah.
What type of sauce you fucking with most now?
I like barbecue, but also like
But what kind of barbecue?
sweet barbecue.
You going with Sweet Baby Ray's, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the good. It got the good processed stuff in there. But now Heinz, you know, I usually like I need my barbecue sauce. I didn't get I got the wrong one. It didn't have it. CVS didn't have it, so I was fucked up for a bit. It was a sad life for me. So that I got like 3 sauces on rotation most of the time. I got the BBQ sauce, standard, but then you need something a bit versatile. Chick-fil-A sauce, I'd say, can be that. You can put that on literally anything. Styrofoam, you're good. You'll enjoy it. And then I got ranch. Ranch is it's the white in me. So I have to keep that one there. But you got to get that good one, the type that you put on salads. It's that bougie shit. So I don't know how much time I have left, but
It's a wrap.
yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay, thank you for
Where
letting
do we
me.
find you?
Where will you guys find me? Where do you guys want to find me?
Everywhere.
My OnlyFans will be called Ryan.Benson, and it's also on Instagram. Is the same. Thank you.
There you go. Are you really on OnlyFans?
No, my mom said I can't.
And then she said, what would I do on OnlyFans? You know what I wanted to do on OnlyFans? I wanted to tell dirty jokes. Because I can't make any money.
Why not?
I mean, no, I can't do dirty jokes. Look, I'm doing a friggin' yacht club, okay? And it's for Orthodox Jews.
That's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid thing, yeah. It's gonna be for Hadassah. It's all female. And I'm gonna let Sam open. I think that's gonna be very interesting, seeing her on a yacht saying to me, "We're gonna die!" Can you just imagine her coming out? Sam, if you're watching, that's what you're gonna do. And if Monica was here, Monica would be like, "Nope. Look at the compass and the meniscus of the water." Really, scientists, we have such wonderful people here. If you guys are watching, we really do have quite an array of people. And the one thing I do hate is when people interrupt an act. And that's why I say, it's not real school. Just stay your ass in a seat for a minute or take an Adderall. Because I'm going to bring up this next performer, and I don't want him to be interrupted, so I'm going to stand over there. We're going to be really nice with the comedy of Alan Weiss.
Alan Weiss.
Oh, there's a phone up here. Phone? Oh,
Thank you, I was looking for that.
there you go. Okay. Thank you, everybody. My name is Alan Weiss.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a bunch of new stuff because I can't remember anything at the moment. Okay, so I got a dog, and I had to take care of my brother's dog. I don't really actually have a dog, my brother's dog, and I had to get dog food. So I went to the store and I saw that Pedigree came up with new dog food called Pedigree Healthy Dog Stool. I was like, well, why do they need healthy stool? Well, if they're gonna eat it, it might as well be healthy. My friend has kids, and they make them share everything, like their toys, their friends, everything has to be shared. And I realized as adults we don't share anything. So John, it's my turn with your wife. At work, the internet's just really shoddy. It goes in and out and in and out and on. I mean, it's just constant like that. And I was like, what the hell's going on with this internet? And I realized that my IT guy was having sex in the server room. And I'm not really sure how that works necessarily. Like, how do you... So he's like, he just goes up to some girl and goes, hey, you want to have sex in the server room? It's really cool. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta figure that one out. I just gotta work on that one. There's something there, but I can't figure out why he would. I don't know. Maybe there's something about the chips or something.
He's fucking the server.
He's fucking the server. Oh, that's possible.
He installed something in there.
He installed like a special device, like a flashlight, I think they call it, but it has like connected to the server, so it's using pornography induced, maybe. AI. He says he had sex with people in there, but like, I kind of go like, there's a lot of guys, they just brag about having sex with people, but we all know that they're actually not having any sex. Because if you talk about it, you obviously not having sex. So I need to talk more about it. Because I'm not having any. Let's see. Have you ever met a fat vegan? This is a question. I figure I met one, and I wondered if he was coating his veggies in sugar, and I figured that's not a bad idea, because I really don't like broccoli, and maybe sugar-coated broccoli might taste pretty good. I read there's all these news articles that there's plane crashes, and they always say like they died instantly on impact, and I always go, how do they know? There's no one survived that to ask. I know it's terrible, dark, horrible humor here. My love language is touch. It's touch. The problem is I don't like to be touched. I'm on the spectrum, so I don't like to be touched. Let's see, what does that say? Oh, I had a set. I did a show, and in the beginning of the show, this guy's phone alarm went off, And it wasn't like a normal ring. It was like an actual like buzzard. It was like rah, rah, rah. I'm like, and he let it ring for 2 minutes before picking up. And I was like, hey man, pick up your phone. Jesus is calling. But the problem was it wasn't Jesus because he was in the front row. I could tell by the long hair, you know. And he told me he was from Argentina, which made me wonder, how did he get to Israel? And then I realized, oh, he could walk on water. And then I was like, well, why would he pick Israel? And then I realized he can make water into wine, and he was probably just drunk. And then the guy came up to me afterwards, not Jesus, but the person with the alarm, and I realized it was a really hot chick. And so I gave her a really good pounding. That's horrible. Okay. I was at the Smart and Final, and this woman, she had 3 cartloads of Clorox bleach. She kind of looked like she was old, stubby, kind of looking, maybe artistic. So I was kind of curious of why she needed to buy so much bleach. So I asked her, and she kind of stumbled around the questions. So she's like, well, I don't really like to shop much, so I want to buy some. I'm like, you never have to shop again for bleach. And then she's like, well, no, I just don't. I really like this brand, and it kind of goes out of stock really easily. And then she stumbled. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, well, my mom's house is really a mess. I'm like, yeah, because you killed her. I mean, probably because her mom had money and she needed some, but that's there. I went to my brother's bachelor party, and we went to a break house, and we got fined for breaking stuff. Apparently, you're not supposed to break the windows. I'm trying to learn how to talk empathetically to people, ask empathetic questions, especially on dates. So instead of saying, how's your credit score? I'm supposed to be, what do you think about your credit score? Or how long, or the question like, you know, some girls ask me like, how long do you want to date? And I go, well, how many years do you have left on your student loans? And it's going to be that many years. That's all I have. So thank you very much.
Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me. You can find me at the office. No. You can find me on Instagram at Alan W. Weiss. Alan W. Weiss on Instagram.
All right.
Thank you.
Who's the guest? How are you? Did you get their names and what they get up there?
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll do it
Thank
after.
you.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, great. Life is really good when you don't have roaches. That's when you're living up life. All right, guys, how about it? Round of applause. All right, let's get this energy hopping. Thank you for coming in. Is this your first time experiencing stand-up comedy here at the LA School of Comedy? Is this your first time here?
For here, yes.
Oh, wow. You're in for a special treat. So we hope you had a vodka smoothie. We're getting ready to get down with Mike Moody. So let's do it. Smoothie. Smoothie. Let's do the smoothie.
All right, how you guys doing? You guys good? All right. Hey, Patty, what's up?
You know, more the same.
More the same. Oh, okay. That's good. I always am interested to see what she rhymes my name with. She's been going with smoothie for a minute. You guys good though? It's good, right? All right. It's Friday. The week is over for working. That's great, right? You know what I mean? Take that break. Get that break in. A little bit about me. My name is Mike Moody. I grew up with my grandparents. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. Growing up with your grandparents is weird. Growing up with your grandparents is the only time you get beat, and then you ask them if they okay. You know what I mean? You're like, are you all right? I hear you wheezing. You know? It's a complete shift in the household to have control but not have no control. You know what I mean? It's weird to be grounded from TV, but the only one that can work the remote. Like, you know what I mean? You're like, yo, it's not going off MTV. I don't know. I love Rap City. mean, I'm trying to like, better myself and feel better. There's a lot of stuff online and places for you to feel better. I've been realizing that too lately. Like the internet helps. The internet helps with depression and all these things. It's so interesting because I be sitting there watching like YouTube and they be talking about like, enlightening stuff just to make you feel good. You know what I mean? And but I feel like my algorithm fucks with me just like a little bit. You know what I mean? Like just a little bit. I feel like I'm getting fucked with. Like every time I'm depressed and I go on YouTube to watch something, I just get like St. Jude commercials in between every video I'm watching. Okay. I'm like, I don't even have kids. This is sad as shit. You're like, my name is, I'm 7. And you're like, yo, and just like when you watch the commercial and it's like copyright 2017, you're like, that kid is dead. That is sad. I feel way worse than when I started. It's been so much happening, man. There's been so much happening. I saw the Lizzo thing. Lizzo got in trouble because Lizzo was, she called her background dancers fat, which I thought was crazy. I didn't know that you could like lose like the ground you stood on. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know that you could like lose that. I didn't think you get destroyed by that. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's like self-reflection. Like she lost her platform. It's crazy to just have a platform strong enough for Lizzo to stand on in the first place, but she lost that shit. It's gone. I feel like it was self-reflection. You know what I mean? I feel like it was self-reflection. That's the only thing I can like measure it up to be. Like she walked into that dance studio and saw all those mirrors. She's like, who are all these fat bitches? And then her assistant walked up to her and was like, you're the only one in here. She was like, fuck. I need to spread this hate out. This is not just for me. I think that's where it came from. In my search to find things on YouTube, I was looking at stuff about money and wealth. And I was watching Reverend Ike. I don't know if you know who Reverend Ike is, but he's like a prosperity preacher from the 60s and 70s, like one of the original ones. And he used to say that the lack of money is the root of all evil, which makes way more sense. You know what I mean? Like, the lack of money is the root of all evil makes way more sense. Like, I've never seen like a lottery commercial where somebody wins and they walk up to that person and like, hey, you just won a lottery. What are you gonna do with this? And he's like, yo, I'm gonna go back to that 7-Eleven I got this ticket from and rob it blind. Like, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna go rob a bank. I have all the equipment. I can afford it. Like, that's not gonna happen. Nobody does that. I'm not saying there's not evil people who have money who do evil shit. I mean, we live in LA, so that's obviously not the case. But I'm just saying, like, that's not gonna be my first fucking move. Like, as somebody with money is to do some fucked up shit. You guys good? Okay. So make sure. I sound intolerant. A lot of the conversations I'm bringing up sound intolerant. These are like my date conversations. This is what I say when I'm on a date. No. She's like, nigga. I know. She's not. She's like, nigga, what? But no, it's weird, man. We live in a weird space now because everybody, like, I feel like post-quarantine, everybody, like, got the time to figure out who they were as a person, and that was important. And then, like, when the world started to open back up, they announced it to the world. This is who I am. And everybody was like, that's great. But, like, I need to go back to work. Like, I mean? That's what I feel like happened. You know what I mean? But I feel like we've had so much change just happen. And I'm watching this shit, like, with social media. I feel like everybody is, like, the Martin Luther King of their shit. You ever notice that? Like, everybody in their space is the Martin Luther King of their shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're not a social activist just because you have a Twitter page. You know what I mean? You're not. Like, you're not. Everybody thinks they're the Martin Luther King of their shit. Like, everybody's like Martin Luther King for their shit. Nobody can have a bad day. Have you noticed that? Everybody can have a bad day. Everybody's like has to blame it on a phobia or ism, you know what I mean? Like, they don't like me because I'm black. They don't like me because I'm a woman. They don't like me because I'm gay. And I'm like, what happened to, like, not liking people for the content of their character? Like, I thought that's what the quote was. Like, don't rally me up for a social justice movement if you're just a piece of shit. Like, I I don't have the time. It's too much time. I don't want to do that. I don't know. It seems like I'm being intolerant. Even when I see like black people do it, it bothers me just a little bit. Like I see Twitter and there's a black dude's like, "My job is racist." I'm like, "Nigga, you fall asleep at your job." Like, he called me a nigga. I'm like, that is some nigga shit to like fall asleep 6 hours into your fucking 8-hour shit. But it does sound intolerant. It sounds like I'm being a piece of shit. I'm sorry, and I apologize for that. But no, black people are not intolerant. Like, we have, like, terms and conditions. You know what I mean? Like, we got terms and conditions. You know what I mean? And there's so much stuff that happens in the world, and people talk about it all the time. Like, you see people talk about, like, trans people, like, in libraries with kids and all this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you see that when they talk about that type of shit. And black people, we got terms and conditions. Like, the only time a black parent would allow their kid to be entertained by a drag queen is when it's a Tyler Perry movie. Like, that's the only time that we let that shit fly. Like, it's cool with us. That's where we are. We have tolerance, though. We do. You know, in the 40s, 50s, 20s, these 20s, and the last 20s. Like, it's really weird. We let it go. You much tolerance you gotta have to, like, watch, like, some Southern Baptist do, like, some Southern white guys, like, have a Southern Baptist Burning Man festival in your front yard? And you're like, as long as they don't come in here. Like, that's how much tolerance we have. It's like, yo, you can do that shit outside, but, like, it's about the babies, nigga, if you come in here with that bullshit. So glad y'all came. I had some friends of mine come in. Y'all clap up from them. I don't know, they never see me do stand up in person, so it's cool. They just, you know, but no, it's real though. That's where I live. Like, that's how I live. Like, it's just a weird thing, you know. I'm in a weird space though. Like, my world and my mind state makes things difficult for dating. Like, I'm not good at dating every time. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like not like what I was saying. I live with my grandparents. You know what I mean? So my parents passed away in a car accident on the way to vacation. So I don't get excited for anything. I don't. You know what I mean? Not even like a good date. Like a good date. And I'm like, yo, like I'm sitting there, and the chick is like, when we get home, this pussy's yours. I'm like, bitch, we gotta get home first. You know what I mean? Like, don't make any promises you can't keep. Let's take it one step at a time. Oh, it's weird, man. It's weird. No, that's why I'm a single, man. I have a weird mind. I'm weird. I'm starting to realize that though. Like, I'm starting to like crack the codes though, cause like I've had so many friends that are in relationships talk to me about relationships, but I'm single. I feel like a therapist to them. It's weird. I was talking to one of my friends and he was like, "Yo, Mike, you just like absorb people's energy. You could just let it go. Just let it go. It's not yours." And then he just like complained about his wife for 3 hours after that. He's like, "I can't stand this bitch." I was like, "Nigga, it's so hard for me to fucking get rid of that." There's so many secrets. Like, there's so many things about relationships that I'm trying to figure out. And like, there's so many like codes to crack. I'm starting to realize that like women think that like men don't want to like go out and do shit with them. That's not the case. I realized that it's by the time they get ready, we don't want to do that shit anymore. That's what I've realized. That is the code. I've cracked the shit. You know what I mean? Why does it take an hour and a half for you to get ready for us to go to Target? Like, we don't have to do this. We could order this shit on Amazon Prime. Would have been here by now. Now I'm starting to realize it. How much time I got?
What's up?
Thank you. I appreciate you guys and your time. I have a special out called Part of My Trauma. I really bare my soul on it. And it's on YouTube, and it's gonna soon be in other places. But I would love for you guys to check it out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. See you later.
Now you know where to find them online. You never know because you never know. All right. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just keep on keeping on with the comedy of Keon. Let's just do it.
Do it. Come on, Keon.
My apologies, everybody. Is that not looking
Are we not good enough?
You want me to hold it? You got it, Mike?
Ah, shoot. All right. Fantastic, everybody. How's everybody doing? Doing good? You guys got Mike Moody. He's fantastic. He performed at the Life Factory.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys should be excited for him, and then now scared. You know what I mean? You don't know me. You have no idea what's gonna happen. It's stressful. I thought it was really funny. I was I just come to I just come here, and then I was like, oh wow, like Mike had some friends coming, the couple here. Oh no, not a couple. Okay, my bad.
Thank you so much.
My bad.
I've been working.
Okay, the thruple.
It's been going good, bro.
It's been good. It's been good. Okay. Wait, how long have you guys known each other?
How long?
Couple years. Fantastic. Okay.
Couple years?
Same as that guy. Wait, what's your? I feel like. Wait, why is he so far away? You're a
I
thruple.
want to take a comfortable chair.
You're in a comfortable chair. Okay. All right. Is there a different answer for you, sir? Like,
I mean,
she said a few
he's
years.
my friend.
Friend. Okay. You're friends. Okay. Okay. Okay, so not you.
Unfortunately. You gotta deal with it.
No, you're good. I feel like you're trying to manifest something with her. No?
Not working.
It's not working? Okay.
But I respect it.
You're back? Okay.
I hope you're not her boyfriend. Okay, imagine what's happening. It's not even him. That's gonna be great. It's neither one of us. It's neither. We say it's neither one of us.
Where's he? Like,
There you go. Okay.
He's working.
He's not working.
Yeah, he's far away.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Far away.
He's really working it. Okay. That's super funny. Yeah. So I thought it was really funny. Like, you got to LA School of Comedy, and then I was like there, and he was like, and you were like, oh yeah, I'm looking for my friend, and then all I see is you going as far away as possible from LA School of Comedy. I was like, damn, she knows already. Not that it's bad, but
That's pretty funny.
Okay. I'm gonna I've been working on this story, so I would if you guys, I'll stop maybe like 5 minutes in, see if you guys have any feedback for me, and then it's like a Q&A action. So I am terrified of women. When I was 21, I was in this physics class. There was this beautiful girl. I'm sitting down next to her, so I'm like, I try and impress her. So I answer all the questions in physics class. Helps because I've already taken physics. I've taken that class before. It's going well. So we're on this, like, we're studying. We're in this physics study session, and I'm like stressing out. I'm like, I don't know if she likes me. Like, I really like her, but I don't know if she likes me like that. And then all of a sudden she gets like a FaceTime from her friend, and she's like, what are you doing here? Like, she's like, and the friend's like, how's it going? Like, I really like, how's it going? How's it going? Like, tell me about it. Like, is he cute? I don't know what's going on. And so I'm like, all right, and I'm like, damn, I wonder how it's going. I'm stressed out. But it ends up going well. We start dating. I'm excited. And we start texting back and forth all the time. And as we're texting, we are, I get to a place where I'm like, how do I want to set this up? You're gonna have a little silence. I'm trying to think about this. Okay. So I'm like, she's like dream girl. She's like, I'm like a super anxious, fearful. You might get that off of me by saying it. But I'm anxious, and like she accepted me for that. Like I had all my insecurities and everything like that, and so she was still like she was into it, and we were like, she was my dream girl. I was like, oh my god, she's amazing, but I'd never been with anybody before, so it was like, oh, like, you know, I really like you, but I just don't, like, I've never been in a relationship before, like, or is it okay if we keep it open? And like, and yeah, right, Anya. It's rough. And the crazy part was, like, she said yes. Like, she really liked me, and like I still had butterflies for her. It's just like, I don't know. I want to, like, I don't know. I saw like Zac Efron in the movies, and I was like, oh, I want to be like that guy. But I'm not Zac Efron. Like, I'd go, like, the way that I would try and go up to a girl, like, my pickup line is like, what's your favorite book? You guys got like, you have a favorite book? Like, that was like, I'm not like a machismo kind of guy. My first ever fling ended in a 10-month relationship. It was just like, I'm not the type of like F-boy. I'm just that. And so, like, I don't know, I was like fighting through that, like, you know, even though I said that, and like we were going back and forth, we were still texting every day. Like, we were still, like, you know, we were still with each other, like, we really liked each other. So it gets to the end of the semester, and I'm like, this is dream girl, this is, like, she's amazing, like, I really like her, I want to, like, lock it down, I'm like, I want her to be my girlfriend. So, like, I go up to her, I'm like, hey, like, I really like you, like, I know, you know, that we said we weren't exclusive, but I really want to make this work. Like, would you want to be my girlfriend? And she goes, no. And yeah, exactly. And I was like, why? And she was like, and she's like, that all we do is text, and it's because we're 500 miles apart. She was in Davis, I was in Los Angeles, so it just wasn't gonna work out like that. It also, I feel like the thing that also made it feel like life or death, like I was like, this has to happen, I really want to, was because, like, none of the other girls that I went up to said yes. So it was just like, I was like, damn, like, I really used to really start to appreciate the girl that said, you know, that's like hanging out with you when, like, you have like 2 no's. You're like, this is not working. And with that, I will open up to questions. Not questions.
Yeah, questions.
Not questions. Feedback. Like, what'd you guys think?
The girl that you were going out with for 10 months.
Yeah.
10 months.
Yeah.
Did you fuck her? Wow.
No. Never.
Oh!
Did she want to
That's
fuck
even
you?
possible.
She was. This is different. That was a different girl. But it was
10 months.
10 months.
10 months.
Yeah, 10 months.
Did you hold hands?
Yeah, everything.
Everything, yeah.
But except that. Yeah. Except
Yeah.
that. Everything but that.
Did you take
But,
your shirt
like,
off at least?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But like for the story, I'm trying to find like the funny. I'm trying to find the funny.
What were you thinking? Like, no, don't do that. What were you thinking when this was going on? Like, were you
Like
thinking this is real? Were you thinking I'm having fun? Were you thinking this is like my first relationship? That's what you should be.
What I should be
us.
thinking?
So it's not so much the act.
Okay.
What happened? It's what's going through your mind that makes it funny. Like, if somebody gets hit by a car, that's not funny. But it's what goes through your mind. It's like, shit, they didn't even look both ways. You know, it's that part of the joke. So it's not the horror of going with somebody and falling in love. It's what was going, like, did you think you were in love? Was this your Prince Charming moment? Was this your, you know, like, my first love, my everything?
Tell her like the last
That's
time.
what you need to do. The emotion.
I see that.
The thing about the last time was that it wasn't. I didn't feel like it
Different
honored.
girl?
It didn't. No, it's the same. It was like the story I've been talking to has been like the same. It's just I'm trying to like find the beats and like try and be more truthful. Like the story that I told wasn't as truthful as like, this is like more.
Sometimes you gotta divert from the truth just to get a better joke. But it's like it's not like the person coming here like, oh, he's lying. It's like it's a joke. So it's like
We have to buy.
Yeah,
We have to.
You have to buy it.
Yeah, it's like the satirical version.
What was the
of life.
highlight of the 10 months? What was the time where you felt like this is love or this is real?
When she gave like when I had my first kiss with her, it was like.
What age?
It,
Obviously he knows he's gay.
I was 20. I was I was 20. It was my first because I'm I just
No, that's cool. But you gotta write
It's-
that. You
it's-
because you're coming off as shy and nervous and nerdy.
Yeah.
You have to be that on stage. You can't give us that as your personality and not give us that in the material.
Do I not come off as shy and nervous?
No, but what I'm saying is you didn't tell me that your first kiss was at 20. Why did you not tell me that?
I guess I should have. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell
So
you.
that's sets it up. That sets it
I
up.
would say just as
No,
like
go ahead.
an audience member,
Yeah.
You're a good storyteller.
Okay.
And then where the comedy would come in is if you can create another character. I would have done it where I bet, me and my boy were interested in this girl, and I would make an imaginary friend who turns out to be the girl, but it was a guy. That's why
It's just going a whole other way,
I was
guys.
waiting for a crazy punchline. I was waiting for something crazy. I was waiting for something crazy. Legit, but you're a good storyteller. I thought
No, that's good. Okay, 1 minute? One more done. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah, something crazy. But you're a good storyteller. I enjoyed it.
So where do we find you?
You can find me at Saroush, Etzdal, SOROUSH.
Instagram?
Instagram, yeah.
There you go. Notice how I said absolutely nothing. I kept my mouth quiet because I remember something I taught this young man. People, places, names, and things go so far. It would be so funny if you guys knew that he was Japanese and Persian. Wouldn't that be something if you knew that in the act? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that just be so fucking funny?
How's that funny?
Because they have something in common. They both, they love tea and rice. There you go.
There's rice.
There you go. That's right. And they got tea in China. All right, we are giving this a round of applause to get us going. I don't know if he's here, but I'm going to need an Addy because right now I need some patty.
Hey! That's me! It takes me a while to get up here. Give it up! Come on, what the fuck is wrong with you? I need some exuberance from you. This is fucking great! Look at all of us here. We could be anywhere, but we fucking chose to be here. How is it that... Get with me with this. This guy is fucking hot. I mean, you look like Elvis Presley met Menudo. I mean, not to get a first kiss at 20? He's a beautiful young man. When I was 16, I had 3 girls pregnant at the same time. That's a Catholic trifecta. That's what they call that. I came up in a different time. I came up in the mid-'70s. You know, that was the mid-Coke, pre-AIDS heyday of just fucking. There was a lot of fucking going on. Can't get you excited over fucking. What is with you guys? Come on. Are we passing Xanax out at the door here? That fascinates me. It fascinates me. And your first kiss was at 20. Okay. By a round of applause, I'll get to you in a second. By a round of applause, who had not been kissed by the time they were 20?
Your parents don't count.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
I don't even know what that means. I'm not even quite sure what that means.
Do you mean
This-
touched or kissed?
Kissed, first kissed.
What about touch?
Well, look, I was an altar boy, so that's a fucking dangerous goddamn subject. Touch. Look, I was raised very Catholic, so I was molested, but lightly molested. Father Albert just kind of brushed my balls to test the waters. So that would be about what 9 if that fucking counts. But kissed, that's just different. I came up in a fucking different time. You know, I lost my virginity about 2 weeks after the Brady Bunch was canceled. It was fucking different. Things were just different. It was a different time. It was the Bush era. I don't mean the Bush administration. I mean the era of big, beautiful, bouncy fucking Bush. Give it up for the Bush. Come on, you guys. We loved that Bush. That Bush was fantastic. We loved the Bush. We didn't require much grooming either. We didn't have a phone in our pocket with a porthole to fucking all the porn in the goddamn world. All right? To see a naked woman was a fucking special thing. You know, you guys, you look at porn and you think that's what women want. It's fucked up. Here's the thing. I saw a picture, a side view of a vagina in my father's sock drawer. It was in a Playboy. And I didn't know what I was going to do when I got my hands on it, but I fucking knew I wanted to get my hands on it. You guys have all this instruction, and it's not real. It's not real. It's not really what fucking sex is supposed to be like. Okay, I knew that I had to learn to talk to the owner if I wanted to get my hands on one of those. You know, they're owner operated. You know that? Talk to the owner. She'll tell you how to fucking operate that thing. But 10 months and not a move? Did you make a move in 10 months? I mean, look, the fucking makeup of testicles to ovaries in this room is about the same as the Senate subcommittee on women's health issues. So I'm going to fucking just ask, if a guy is going out with you you jumped real quick and said, it's not me. That was quick. That was quick when he was sorting out the relationship here. But 10 months and no move, is it me or is that, what would you do at 10 months if the guy hasn't reached for the prize? You know, when you're languishing around belly button area, you're trying to see if you may go further. I'm just telling you, all this stuff and the demands that you make, it's crazy. It's crazy now. There's so many categories of what you can be. Back then you were this, or that. Now you can be this, that, this. You could be this today and that tomorrow. It's confusing. But you know what? We're supportive in this room. Give a round of applause for the LGBTQAI community. Give it up. We support you. And while you're clapping, give it up for the H's, the heterosexuals, who made all those other fucking letters possible. None of those other letters would be there. The LGBTQAIs of the future, we'd have none of them if the heterosexuals stopped doing what they do. Remember that. Don't forget about them. Don't forget about them. I understand the L's and the G's and the T's and the B's. The Q's I'm a little confused about. I'm not quite sure what that means anymore. Nobody my age does. But the A's, they fascinate me. The A's are the asexuals. Since when has it been prohibited not to fuck? Since when has not fucking been a protected group of people? That's the hardest part about being a single fucking Catholic. If I could have learned not to want to fuck, I could have kept all my money. You know, I've been married 31 years. I have 3 beautiful fucking children. I have 5, but 2 of them annoy me. They all think they're my favorite. I'm not fond of any of them. But it's all this complication of the A's because you know what it is? And look, something was said here earlier. I'm going to get to it. Everybody wants their letter word. I'm the letter word because I've been persecuted. Well, listen. Everyone wants their own N-word. That's what they want. And they haven't fucking earned it. That's real. They have not fucking earned it. I find it crazy. Because, look, I grew in the 70s, the N-word and N-W-O-R-D didn't fucking exist. People either said that word or they didn't say that word. The F word did because somehow that was offensive. Somehow that was a fucking taboo. So, like, I don't have, because you said at the beginning of the mic, you guys weren't here. I just want to remind some of the white folks here not to use the N-word. You have to tell people this. That you have to tell people that. I come from the south side of Chicago, okay? I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood. Recently I was given an N-word pass. It was an honor, but I didn't fucking take it. I don't want it. I don't have N-word envy, okay? It's not my thing. Like there are the white people that do. Why can't I say that word? Well, I'm going to give you some news. They still say it when you leave the room. All right? I don't like them either. I'm not an N-word abolitionist. You know, my comedy was formed through Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor. You know, like, I mean, the fucking greatest. But the N-word is a strong fucking word. The N-word is like paprika. You know, you put too much paprika on a dish, all you taste is N-word. I mean, paprika. You know what I mean? Even Pryor, God damn it, give him a round of applause, you motherfuckers. That you should touch the hem of his garment. Even at his most controversial, his act was only 11% N-word. You know what I mean? Sometimes you know what I mean? I don't think we should edit it out. You know what I mean? If we're going to, like, of the work of great people. I don't want someone to go and take that word out of Richard Pryor's work or Red Fox's work or Eddie Murphy's work or Mark Twain. Oh, Mark Twain. That's a little spotty if you go back. Mark Twain politically now, I don't think if he would qualify to receive the Mark Twain Prize. Probably would not fucking work.
Yeah.
Probably would not fucking work is what I'm trying to tell you.
I like that.
It's true though. That's funny because it's true. I just think it's crazy. Like I had the privilege of growing up where I would look. I came to this country from another country. I'm an immigrant, but you don't get to see that. You just kind of see a middle-aged white guy because that's what you're taught to look at. But I fucking came here and was a fat fucking fatty patty little fat boy, and I moved in to a neighborhood in South Chicago that was experiencing white flight. You too young to remember white flight? That came before gentrification. White flight was when all the white people moved out. Gentrification, they all fucking move back. It just proves white people should just stay put. No matter where they go, it's a problem. Historically, look at the whole world. Stay where you're at. But because of this is a blessing for me, by the way. I didn't grow up watching black people on television or on movies, and that was my perception. I went to baptisms. I went to graduations. I went to weddings. Does that make sense? And I'm going to say something that you might think less of me if that's fucking possible now, the way you're looking at me. Predominantly, my friends were black, right? But I'm not the white guy that has the one black friend. You know what I mean? But I am many of my black friends' only white friend. And I understand that because white people are a fucking trip. You know what I mean? Like the real white privilege is I don't have to be part of a group. I don't have to be on the party line. Like I don't have to defend Justin Bieber. Like you can't fucking make fun of Justin Bieber. That's my homie. You know what I mean? I don't have to defend that fucking mustache he has now. Have you seen this Justin Bieber's mustache? He looks like the junior partner in a lesbian bookstore. Or I can like Dr. Umar and still be aroused by Candace Owens. I'm not a sellout in any way. I'm allowed. You know what I mean? I'm not tied to anything. And I'm aware of what I suffer. I know what I look like. Okay? I suffer from a condition commonly referred to as that guy probably voted for Trump face. I get it. It's okay. Let loose with it. I just recently toured the southeast portion of these United States. And I'm going to say something. Maybe you guys are with it. Maybe you're not. All Trump voters aren't racists. Right. But all racists are Trump voters. Oh, yes, they are. I got two, or is that it? That's time. Well, listen, you guys have been kind of mediocre, but you know what? I don't mean as an audience. I mean as people. Well, I want to thank you for allowing me to rant up here.
How about Wednesdays?
I book about 5 to 6 shows a month at a club called The Mix in Pasadena. Come on, I have lotto spots, so if you come by on a Wednesday, you put in your name, you may get a spot, or you could go to another open mic other than this one. Other than this is the best open mic here. If you want to go pay $5 to be mildly ignored by your peers at some open mic, do that. Or you could fucking come to The Mix and sit in there. You might get a spot. You'll meet a bunch of other comedians. And if you show up a couple times, you're going to fucking get a spot. You hear me? So I'm Patty. I can be found at PADDYFORCOMEDY. God bless you. I'm going to bring up the mistress of this island of misfit toys. Give it up for Sunda. Come on.
Thank you, Patty. You know, this is so racist. I thought when it said The Mix that they meant mix for Irish, which is terrible.
What?
Yes, it's terrible. It's a slang. It's a slander.
The Mix. Oh my God. 2 X's.
Every year, there's a marathon. And this was the first year that I wasn't there. But every year, there's a man that's been running this marathon who said, Sunda, I've never seen you outside during the marathon. Every year. And last year I did miss it. But this year, he's going to sprint right up here and give you the comedy that you've been waiting for. Let's give up the comedy, the one and only John Taylor. Outdoor jokes.
That was rookie. You why? It's outside jokes comedy, but you said outdoor. You said outdoor. But it's all good. Don't worry about it. What a mic, right? What a mic we've been having. What an experience to be experienced with you guys. Let's get into some funny. I think that profile pictures should come with expiration dates. All right? Simple enough. Just like a license. If you can't... If I show up and you don't look like your profile picture, you should have to pay a fine. And that fine should go to the first date. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll stay, but you're covering dessert. Like, that's your penalty. I don't like dating apps. Are you guys on apps? Yeah? Are you on Popeye's app? That's my app. If you're not on Popeyes, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Tinder, fuck Hinge, Popeyes app. That's what you want. Yeah. You're not getting laid, so you wouldn't know this. Keep talking. That's what you call extra crispy. That was a 2-piece combo. Give me guy! Give me guy! Oh! I beat him to the white meat. Oh! Don't worry, it's all gravy. Oh man, I do this. Like, why are you heckling me at open mic? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I used to host this shit for free. Call back. Okay. All right. We are rolling. Where do you go from there? And yes, you can make that a clip, Jason. Go ahead, please.
So other people hire him for the same.
Oh my gosh. All right. Jesus, man. I want to do jokes. That's all I want to do. I just want to work on material that this dude heckles me. Why? I didn't heckle you. I did not heckle you. All right. This is an issue that's near and dear to my heart. I'm trying to transition. I'm trying to make it better. I just want to tell jokes. That's all I want to do. Okay. All right. I don't understand why men hit women. All right? We got to stop that. We got to stop that. Men, you should never raise a violent hand or fist to your woman. I think there's very simple ways to just exit that situation. If you ever feel yourself getting violent towards a woman, just take a deep breath and ask yourself one question. Do I play in the NFL? And if the answer is no, you better talk that shit out. You understand? Because they're going to go to jail.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, NFL players get away with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't walk into the court and go, Your Honor, it's not going to end well. It's just not going to end well. That's why there's so many steps outside the courthouse. They want to see what that 40-yard dash is.
Oh, shit.
Every courthouse is a combine. If you can throw a football through the bell tower, you're good. Let's see. I actually don't hit women. I was raised very, very feminine. I grew up with a single mom and 2 sisters, so like I know how to converse to females very well. Like I might not be the guy who makes you come, but I am the guy who makes you comfortable. That's my strong point. I remember I was kicking with this woman, just to show you, everybody blooms late, okay? I was kicking with this one woman. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I asked her, what's her favorite movie? You know what she told me? The one where he shuts up and fucks her.
Oh.
Do you know what I said? I was like, the one where he shuts up and fucks her. The one. That's got to be the lake house, right? It's the lake house, isn't it? They'll be all right. You'll get you'll find yours. You'll find yours. I found mine. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 21. Right? Which is amazing. Cause like I was the only black kid at a white school in junior high and high school. So like those white girls were on me, you know? I was like that uncut cocoa butter from the hood they could not get enough of. Like my mom raised me civil rights, but was like, I'm gonna put you in the safe neighborhood, you know? Don't bring any white woman home. I was like, but have you met Chanel? Like, can we can we talk about Lana real quick? Do you know what it's like to have school picture day and you can't bring nobody's pictures home? Man, it was awkward. Yeah, we could not. That was different. That was different. I don't want to be shallow. I want to be deep. I want to be a better person. Like for a long time, my life goal was to get a Netflix comedy special. That's all I cared about, right? It's like Netflix comedy special. That's what I put my whole life to. And then I was like, man, there's so much more to life. Like, dude, get married. Okay, have a family. Raise some kids. And then murder them all and get that Netflix documentary. That's what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck a comedy special, that serial killer shit. That's how you do it, because then you get episodes. Fuck the one-hitter quitter. And then, you know what they do? They Google you, and then they find your comedy. That's 2 for 1 right there. I got this shit planned out. I just texted my high school sweetheart. What you doing? Oh, man. Okay, let's see. I'm dating a girl out of my league. And I know she's out of my league because she has stairs. You know? Like, I live in a studio apartment. And I call it studio because, like, that shit is rehearsal. Like, it's just not ready for... It's not ready for real life. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, but it's in Hawthorne. It's okay. It's okay. But there's something about stairs. Like, if you ever think about any high school movie, any love story movie, the makeover would always happen. The guy's waiting at the bottom of the stairs, and then she comes down and she's all beautiful. You can't do a makeover and come out the kitchen. It just doesn't work like that. You need elevation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can change clothes. She can change the fucking scene. She's rich. She's rich, but I'm still paying for shit. Like, I think she might be out of my Groupon range too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying my hardest and I'm calling him back up. I wanted to take a whale watching because I thought that would be romantic. And we missed it. We missed the cutoff for the Groupon. She was like, don't worry, we'll just catch them when they go to Panama. I was like, nah, I don't got that kind of money. But I didn't want to say that, so I had to make it like she was in the wrong. I was like, we can't harass and stalk whales like that. Like, let them go to Panama unbothered. We missed it, baby. I think people should come with emotional facts. Like what you went through before you got to me, I need to know. You know? Right? I love that. Like a shirt that just says abusive relationship 20%. Poverty to 15%. And then I can decide if I want to put you on my body. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to go down on you or not. Because I don't know. I don't know. It is good shit. I got the light and I got satisfaction. My name is John Taylor. You can follow me at John Taylor Show. Thank you.
I miss you, Johnny boy. And the beat goes on. Nobody move. Nobody move. Why? Because it's time to go our way with Anye. Let's do it. Anye!
Oh, no, I don't know.
Oh!
Not tapped in. Not tapped in. I'm on the other side of YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be fun too.
Alright, that's fine. What's good, people? How goes it? How goes it? Oh yeah, that's how we moving in the front row. Hey, they live in the front. Oh my God, it's going up in the front. I'm not even gonna say what's going on. It's just lit though. What's good, people? I don't even know if this is a joke, but it was just something that we were talking about earlier today. And by we, I just mean me and like the random people I talk to on social media. I was recently there was a video posted on the Lakers page. It was like all the rookies, like I guess they met LeBron today, and like they were all like going like, oh my god, it was such a crazy moment, whatever. And people in the comments like, all these dudes they're dick riding, da da da. I'm like, nah, I don't think so, because I had the same thing happen to me, right? Because like I worked for the Clippers, and there was a time I was leaving work and LeBron was coming into work because the same arena. And I saw him in the distance. Like, it was, like, almost angelic. Like, this man's wearing all white, and there's, like, a glow from behind him because it's the light from behind. Like, this is crazy. So I know it's Bron. Bron don't know me. Bron don't know me, but I know it's Bron. So I have all these steps to figure out what I want to say to Bron, because we're going to walk past each other because the elevator is right here. So he's going to pass me. I'm going to pass him. I'm like, okay, what I got to say? Like, what's good? Nah, that's too. What's up, Bron? Like, this man don't know me, right? You can't say, what's up, Bron? You feel me? So as he's walking up, like, my friend, she taps it. Oh my God, it's LeBron. I'm like, shut up. I'm thinking what I'm gonna say to him. Like, this is my moment. So he finally gets to me, and I say, good morning, King. And he looks at me, he goes, so, he keeps walking. I look at my watch, it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 p.m. Why'd I say good morning, King? Why was that what I chose to say? It's 4 p.m. And I said, good morning, King. He's probably confused. He's like, he like chuckled and like, say what's up, like winked at me. I'm like, this nigga is amazing. That's all I can say. I was like, so when people in the comments, oh, you're dick riding, like, bro, no, it's crazy, bro. He has an aura. I don't know. He does. Man is one of the greatest players in NBA history. Of course, I'm not gonna know what to say. I don't know. What do I want to talk about today? I don't know. I didn't really have a list of things I wanted to talk about. It was just like, we're just here. Is somebody coming in? That'd be dope. Damn. Okay. Don't come in. Oh, he was here? Damn. I'm so distracted. Sorry. It's just that type of night. Let's do material. Fuck it. I like watching TV with my parents. Sometimes, like, I've realized, like, there's only a certain type of show that we can watch together. It might sound weird, but we can only watch like crime documentaries, right? That's the only thing we can watch together, because I have African parents. I was born in Nigeria, so my parents are very foreign, and it's the only time we can watch TV and I can be comfortable, because there's at no point can they point at the screen and be like, look at your mates, look at how people your age are doing, look at, but like, they're doing crime. It's like I'm good. You feel me? There's no way I'm doing better than them. Like, they're in jail probably. But growing up, I would watch these shows. Like, I watched like a show called I don't know if you guys remember. It was America's Most Wanted. You guys remember that show? Yeah. Remember that show? I used to watch that at the ripe age of 7 years old. I was watching America's Most Wanted, and of course, no one told me that was fake. They didn't tell me that was. I thought these were just like news. I thought it was like, this is what niggas is out here doing. We want them. Go get them. And I was at the grocery store with my mom, and there was a time that I saw a guy from one of the episodes that I'd seen before, right? And I was like, oh shit, like, he in here looking for milk, hella comfortable, like, he ain't really out here doing hella crimes, bro. Like, no way, we letting this shit slide, bro. So I'm like, fuck, we finna get, bro. I run to security, I'm like, yo, this guy here, right here, he's one of the most wanted people in America. They're like, what? Yes. Bro, the police came, they had cops pull up outside, everything. They go to the security guy, they like try to do like a secret thing, and then they end up calling me and my mom over. Like, excuse me, ma'am, is this your son? She said, yes, it's my son. What happened? She said, he said that this guy is one of the most wanted men in America. We don't believe that to be true. I don't think this is the guy we're looking for. I'm like, no, I seen it yesterday on the TV. And it said, oh, no, the episode. And then that's when everything clicked for everybody. And I was like, that's a crazy gig. Like, imagine getting that, like, hey, you got an acting gig. You're going to be on America's Most Wanted. Like, I don't think I could just straight up take that. Unless, like, especially during that time, that's a really popular show. Like, maybe if it's, like, not America's Most Wanted, but America's, like, kind of wanted. Like, it's, like, it showed at, like, the retirement home. You feel me? Like, that's cool. I could be on that. Because, like, worst come to worst, the old people are like, oh, my God, he did the crime. Like, girl, take your medicine. Like, you could just lie. You feel me? Like, you could just lie and just get it, I don't know. Speaking of medicine, not related to medicine. I just, like, that needed transition. I like talking to my friends because that's where a lot of my material comes from. And every time we have conversations, I always feel like there's things I can take to the stage. And, you know, I just graduated, got my MBA. My homie's moving up in life. We're all doing better in life. Yeah, I didn't do that for a clap. I try to skip over it. Boring things. But we're all moving up in life. And the homie hit the group chat, like hella emotional on the FaceTime call. He's like, man, I love this friend group, bro, because I know, like, no matter how much money we make, no matter how good we do, bro, like, money is not going to change us. I dropped the call immediately. I left the call. I know 100% that money is going to change me. I'm sorry. I've already seen it. I've already seen it change me in small amounts. It already does it. You feel me? Like, throughout the week, I be eating mad regular Oreos, cookies, noodles, bagels, sufficing. You feel me? I'm full. But let that paycheck hit my account. My whole fucking diet changes, bro. I be at the restaurant ordering shit I ain't never ordered before. I'm like, bro, give me the filet mignon. They're like, who the fuck? The filet mignon? It's on the bottom of the page, sir. That's the one I want. It's $62. I have the money. Give me 2. And it's cool when I order shit. I didn't know that shit came with a quiz. They're like, oh, how do you want it done? Nigga, I don't know, do it the best way. Well done. I don't know, do it the excellent. I don't know, how do I answer that question? Never ordered before. But money is cool. Money is interesting because it sometimes makes you act different, like clearly in that situation. But it's always funny to me. I don't know if you guys have been here. You know, you guys all look like you guys are doing well in life. But you ever like swipe your card and it get declined? And now you got to do everything in your power to prove to the man behind the counter that you got money. Like, it's like, that's supposed to go through. It's $262, sir. I have that somewhere in the account. You start pulling out pay stubs. Like, nigga, look, I got paid last Saturday. There's no way I spent that money. Like, did Apple take the money? Did Apple take their money today? They got to the $5.99 first. They be getting to the money, bruh. Fuck Apple, man. The ghost of Steve Jobs be taking his money quick as fuck. I'm like, oh my God, bruh. That nigga take his money at 12 midnight. That nigga become like a bill collector. That nigga get his money immediately. God forbid. Y'all got Apple products? I don't know. I don't know, relate. Somebody relating. Shout out to the people on the stream. Right. There be people there. Sometimes it be me. I'll be peeking. Like, what's going on? You feel me? Let's see what's going on. It's 3, and shout out to the big 3.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The last time.
I mean, I don't know. He just told me 3 right now. I'm just talking to people here right now. What I want to talk about, bruh? We just up here vibing for real. I don't know. I never do like any crowd work or anything, and I won't start today. You thought? No. It's fucked up. But it's back to my friends, the people I really talk to. So it's always cool. We're the generation that made like e-smoking like that was a cool thing. Like vapes were really cool, like Juul pods and all that. Like, not me personally. I smoke to get high. I smoke for a reason, but they smoke for flavor and fun. So the homie, he was looking for his vape, right? And he's tweaking out. He's like searching his car. He's like, bro, did you take my vape? I'm like, no, I didn't take it. He takes the fucking seat out of his car to find the vape underneath the chair. And I'm like, bro, you are going crazy. He's like, bro, no, I just need the flavor. I'm like, nigga, mint got you acting like this? Nigga, mint? That's what we going crazy about? There's no fucking way. It's got to be something else. Because I got gum. There's other ways to get it. There's so many ways to get mint. It can't be just that. It cannot be. Speaking of, I have a different friend groups. I'm a group chat guy. I don't know. People don't like group chats. I'm the opposite. I like to keep the group chat lively. I may have it muted, but when I'm in there, it's live. It's active. And I have like a superhero group chat with my friends, and it's really fun to just drop shit in there. And I recently dropped in. There was like this random thing on Twitter, or X as we call it now. And the homie was like, it was something that's like, oh, Michael B. Jordan set to be the next Superman or some shit. I dropped that shit in the chat. Is it real? I don't know. The homie calls me immediately. Bro, no way. Superman can't be black. I'm like, what? That's what you tripping about? Him being black? So the dude, we can see his underwear at all times. He has the bounce, jump over buildings, weakened by green rock. This nigga sound like a nigga to me. I don't know. Sound like. If I didn't know what he looked like, I would draw probably a black man. I know, but I'm all for niggifying characters. Let's do it. Let's just take a bunch of characters. Let's make some movies black again. I don't know. Make the movies black again. Were they black before? I don't know. Let's do Harry Potter. Let's make Harry Potter black. He already done got his parents, but him was grandparents. Cool. You feel me? Maybe just one grandparent, his grandma. She's always at church. She got one rule: no magic on Sundays. You feel me? Like Darius Potter and the Half-Blood Crips. I'm just saying, go watch it. When it come out, just go watch it. Or we could do like E.T. E.T. lands in the hood. Come on, you already see the vision. That shit would be hard. Like imagine the chaos that would have been caused if he landed in Crenshaw. Like, oh, what the fuck is that over there, cuz? Hey, it's an alien, cuz. Oh, shit, it's an alien, cuz. Good thing you land over here. If you land over there, we would have had beef on me. What? The alien? It's at the end of the movie. It's like a beautiful scene. Like, they're running away from the cops and some shit. They just hit a lick. They all get in the lowrider. It starts levitating. Like, E.T. make the shit fly away. The cops are behind him like, wait, what? E.T. reaches out. E.T. 40 crib. Niggas like, oh, shit. He's talking. Oh, he can talk. He joined the set. You know, I'd be crying. I don't know. I would be in it. I'd be in it. All I'm saying is when the strike's over, let's get busy. That's all I want to know. That's all I'm saying. Let's just make the money, man. The money's there to be made. Let's put it out there. But I'm going to give my last 30 seconds to the crowd. Don't even got 30 seconds. I got like 2 seconds. So thank y'all for the time. Anya West on YEWST. Come back to the stage. It's Sunda. Shout out to you. Let's get up out of here.
Thank you, Anya. Oh my God, Anya's toe is gonna need a tow truck. Oh, did I say that? It always comes that time when you're getting ready to close the night, and then there's someone that says, like, don't bring me up no matter what. Don't bring me up or I'll put you in a nursing home. And it's scary when you hear that. But let's just see if you can say hello. Could you just say hello to people, please? Give it for Tova Zafran. Come on. Keep going. Come on.
Ooh, Lord. Ooh, I'm not this tall. Anya, are you this tall? I won't lie. Okay, now that I'm getting into it, I'm going to get into it. I think I'm taller than I actually am. Like, I was very confident. We were doing this lineup. Oh, you don't know. So, I just came from Spain. I was on a yoga retreat, actually, so now I'm a certified yoga teacher. So if any of y'all need private training, please call me. I will teach y'all. But anywho, I was on this retreat, but we did acro yoga. It was really cool, but we had a lineup from tallest to shortest, and I was like, right. Let me put myself in the middle, because that's like a good basis, you know, like not too tall, not too short, just like, that's what I thought I was. I was like Goldilocks, you know, just in the middle, just right. Till more and more people started pushing me, like, no, you're short. I went from the middle to the end of the line. I was in the shortest group. I was like, maybe I am tiny. Maybe I'm not as tall as I think I am in my mind. So I just wanted to say that for the mic stand. That was a moment for me in the mic stand. Dang, I don't even know what to talk about. What should I get into, y'all? How's life? Life's fucking good. Ooh, excuse my language, but life's good. You know what? Let me get into that, though. Let me get into life being good. You know, every time I say life's good, I'm like, yeah, life's good. Looking over my shoulder, waiting for, like, you know, the bad to come in. And then for once, I'm like, maybe I'm actually scared because I'm not looking over my shoulder. So now I'm just like, it's gonna come, like, I don't know. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong. But my new mantra, instead of it's okay to not be okay, it's actually okay to be okay. Hey. Listen, it's okay to be fucking okay. So if you're okay and you feel like you're okay, be okay. Be happy. That's what I'm living with. So that's me. I guess, yeah. Came from a yoga retreat. That was really nice. I go to school in England. I went to school in England. That's a trip. That's a fun time. That's a culture shock for me. And I well, you know what? I have to say, in terms of being an ignorant person from America, I'm happy I chose the north of England instead of the south, because I would have forever for the rest of my life believed that everybody sounded like Hermione Granger. I thought everybody from the UK sounded like Hermione Granger. And then I went to Liverpool. And I will tell you right now, right here, in this moment, on this very carpet, that that's an accent. That's a region. Liverpool. That's a place. That's a place to live. And I was really shocked because there was a lot of times, my friend always reminds me of this, like I would order like takeout or something, and you know they call you to let you know the food's here. Generally couldn't understand a word that they were saying. Like I was freaking out on the phone because then you also get the phone anxiety. I get that anxiety. I was like, girl, please take the phone. And she was like, what? Like must be a different language or something? She was like, oh no, just the thick Scouse accent. You just can't understand it. But the more time you spend there, the more you learn to enjoy it, the more you understand it. That's my little time in England. I told you about my little time in Spain. That was fun. Yeah, you know what? I never traveled really. Like, I'm not really a travel, but you know what? It's always been my dream to travel. I do love the idea of traveling, just like, popping from place to place. So now that I got stamps on my passport, I actually think I'm that bitch. Like, I'm really like, damn, I got 2 stamps from Mallorca. Like, who gonna take me next? I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, but I'll tell you this, and then I'll leave with this, because it's fun to have a little, like, lesson at the end. A little fun. So I went to Spain thinking I'd learn Spanish. Actually came out learning German. Yeah. So I got a few fun words that I like to say in German now. My favorite is super, which means awesome. And you can just apply that to anything, you know, like, damn, I'm gonna get coffee this morning. Super, yeah, awesome. Another one is Daumen hoch, which is like thumbs up. I just feel like that's always important. You always gotta give someone a thumbs up. What else? I learned that. Dang, I learned something. Well,
Nazi bastard?
no, I definitely didn't learn that. They're cool out there. Listen. Hey, we ain't doing all that. Let's keep it happy. Let's keep it cool. Let's keep it good. Let's keep the energy good. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was something. Thumbs up, super, fist bump, which is I think always important. It's gib Faust. But in direct translation, I can't lie to you, it does mean punch in the face. And when me and my friend were like really like we love to fist bump, but every time we said gib Faust, it was like a real fist bump. Like I was like, whoo, gib Faust. So yeah, that's my time. That's me.
And where do we find you?
Not in America, I'll tell you that much. I'm traveling.
Whoa, where do we find you on social media?
Traveling. Where do you find me on social media?
Yeah.
You don't, because I'm an enigma. And you can't get my social media unless you search very, very hard.
Okay. For all the money I spent. Listen, guys, if you guys think this is a great performance and you want to see Lenny, get up here. Come on, Lenny McKenzie. Come on, Lenny. Let's do it. We're going to go. Give us a few minutes. We got to close. Okay.
The closing already?
Yeah.
Last half?
Yes.
Alright, I'll be quick. Come on in. Quick night tonight.
No, we're not. No,
That's good.
Not right now.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
You have fun paying rent today? I almost got kicked out of college over some bullshit today. I had no internet in my home, so I couldn't like do online school and shit. And they told me they had to drop me because I wasn't attending. And then they asked me why I didn't email them. And I told them because I had no fucking internet. I just got off work. Thank you. I hate work. Get back to being unemployed then. I see a lot of people wearing like the Jewish Star David around their neck. I really like when people wear that. You know what I mean? I really enjoy it because I'm a cashier. And whenever I see one of those, I know it's not going to be an easy transaction. Yeah. These jokes are a little racist, but so is society. I graduated high school recently. Yeah, thank you, everybody. I had a lot of fun in high school, mostly because I look like a school shooter. Yeah. When the principal thinks you're a school shooter, you own the fucking school. You know what I mean? I got to do whatever the fuck I wanted. Be like, you're late today. It's like, am I? Would you rather have one kid not be here or all them?
Oh my god.
It's getting worse. I want to start a YouTube channel. YouTube channel for ISIS. Feel like it'd really blow up. Thank you. I tell a lot of dark jokes, but I'm actually a really good person. For example, I once gave my most prized possession to a homeless woman, my virginity. I love fucking homeless women though, bro. I love fucking homeless women. They're the best. They don't take long to get ready. They don't have to be home at a certain time. You can drop them wherever the fuck you like. I didn't do that right. Fuck it. I want to meet a woman that's in Al-Qaeda and not on her face. That way I could tell people I shot an Al-Qaeda in the face. Showed her an explosion. This says going great. How much time do I have? Yeah, no.
No, we're doing
like
5 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes in?
You're
I got
4 minutes left.
Okay. Holy shit, that went faster than I thought. Fuck, I'll do one more, then I'll get off. It's been a long night. I appreciate you all though. Real live in here. Bro, I'm blanking right now. I can't even remember shit. Straight off fucking work. My friends used to tell me that I didn't watch enough movies growing up. So one day I went on to watch Despicable Me. Me being the forgetful person that I am, I couldn't remember the name of the movie though. So they asked me what movie I watched. I was like, it's the one with all the little Asian people. I fucked that one up. That was bad. Fucking A. The fuck else did I have? My house burned down. Thank you. Last day of high school. It's pretty shitty. Worse still is due to my own forgetfulness. When I forgot to turn the stove off as I left, and when I returned home, I just learned that my house had burned to the ground and all my family had made it out safely through the front door. But I still beat myself up over that incident each and every day. I really wish I remembered, you know. I just really wish I remembered to lock the front door. That's a great one. I like t-shirts. I like t-shirts, a little bit of information on the front, and then most of the t-shirt information's in the back. Because someone walks past you, it's like a little movie teaser, and then the movie. All right, I'm ending on that. Fuck you. Lanny McKenzie on Instagram. Thank you all very much. Good night.
Thank you all so much. That's right. And please, let's give it up once more for Jason Ham. Jason, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And remember, everything that you do here, every time that we're doing something here, it's going to go to these producers so you guys can get your stuff up and get his information. My name is Sunda Kroonquist. Find me at Sunda Live on all platforms. Lila Tov. Good night. Are you on?